Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Enshrouded. We're going to head and pick up the Carpenter. So let's fast travel back over to the flame altar that we created previously. That's going to save us a little bit of time. I've dropped off all the stuff that we had with us. So we should have a fair bit of space. Let's eat some food on the way, just to give us a bit of extra maximum health. That's from the wolves that we cleared out just before coming in to this bit. And this is a shroud covered one. Which is kind of interesting in itself to me. I see you. Being able to life steal as much as we do is definitely welcome. So while this area is shroud covered, it's... Ooh, right, I see. It's actually over the doom. That's why. Let's open you up. And then top up our flame a teeny bit. Just in case we need to run back this way, I'd rather not have to worry. Oh god. Rather not have to worry, he says, and then immediately there's things that give cause for worry. I see you up there. Nice try, mate. Looks like your friend is doing stuff as well. Yeah, definitely don't want to accidentally fall off the edge. A little bit of healing would be nice. Alas, we didn't get any from those guys. Right, what's up here? A little bit of respite from being in the shroud. And a healing potion. Well, that's definitely welcome. I wonder if there's another one up on this side as well. Oh, there's a down-ish. You know what? Ooh, that was a bit sketchy. We can actually get up here. And then have a look in separately. There was nothing, but I'm still happy that we took the time to take a look. My god, you really can't see anything through this, can you? Right, so we know that there's a thing down below. But our actual destination is going to be in here. Maybe I should just throw a bomb off the edge. Oh no, that's a skull summoning vessel. Wrong thing. That's a bomb. Well, it was interesting. I don't know if it helped us out. We've still got 5 minutes of shroud protection left. There is a lot of critters down in there. Oh my god, how many? worth drinking just in case. Grab all the crit parts from that. Right, you all gone? Take bow. This area definitely feels a lot more dangerous than I was expecting. Let's temporarily go top up our shroud level. Now that we've cleared a whole bunch of them out. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit happier. And actually we can run all the way back. And rest up as we start getting inside. Let's just drift in deep. Now the question is, should we be going down? Oh my word. Right, let's go proper drift in here. What in the blazing hell? Ow. Okay, that's not going to work. And my bow isn't on. Right, let's have that. Wrong time to hold the thing, but we got him down. Painful, but fine. Okay. Jeez, did not like that. Did not like that one bit. Possibly should have just pushed on and ignored. Okay, and apparently this is the Flame Sanctum now. But where? Because I don't, unless it's up here. Which is possible. Still got a bit of time before we need to worry about our shroud level. Yeah, let's restore some time. And we'll restore a bit of health as well. Do we have to kind of get through this? I mean, this is rubble. Oh, yeah. And there's a nasty thing that we have to fight in here, but that's fine. That's fine. Got your number, mate. Let's awaken the survivor. We have the Carpenter. That is opening up our return, and we can just get out of here, and I think we really should. This has been a very interesting vault. I was expecting them to get harder over time, but I don't think I was expecting that. That was proper cool. A shroud covered vault. Right. Well, that was a very successful journey. Let's I see. So the flame sanctum that we found was actually above the vault. So we're going to have to find that separately, I think. And the flame sanctum is actually going to be needed in order to raise our fire level. So let's head back to base for now. It might be worth me starting to carry shroud protection vials, and we're gonna put the Carpenter down. We don't have a place for them yet. Maybe I'll put them in the long haul, actually. So summoning staff comes back out. This hunter's bow we'll just salvage up because it's not going to be as good as our current one. Same with that sharpened broadsword, that can just go. And we are going to grab Cade Hawthorne, the Carpenter. You know what, mate? Let's put you there. That does not look like a practical sword. I'm just saying. So, what have we got? We've got Tombs and Treasures, Carpenter's Camp, the Vukar, and Building Diadwin. Well, let's have a talk about the Carpenter's Camp. You found my camp. Blissful, no? We tried to make those lands habitable, lush lakes and pretty great view. But when we came to settle, the wildlife fought back hard. Eventually we abandoned our efforts. The world was already falling apart, and I decided to enter the Cinder Vault to build the future. Not just repair the present. Well, that's fair. It gives us a little bit of lore. Let's have a talk about Tombs and Treasure. Flameborn, you've got that spark. We share a passion, don't we? Architecture, art, grave robbing, I mean preserving forgotten beauty. It's rumoured that our queen was buried, although none know where, alongside her curios. She's got no use for him now, she's dead. Ha! So why not go exploring? Well, if he's given us a location of a potential tomb, I will take it. What's this Vukar? Lately, I can't help but wonder. The Vukar were always somber beasts, bound to their caves, but they've been travelling east, aggravated. Perhaps this warrants an investigation. Maybe at their gathering location you can find some answers. It would help us to know what they're up to. And then Building Diadwin. You know, Flameborn, I helped build Moena, named after most peaceful auntie. I've built many a town around here. Ever seen Diadwin? I think I left some of my half-timbered blocks there. Why not check? Finders keepers. And in terms of crafting, we can make a kiln if we can get lumps of clay. We don't have lumps of clay yet. We can make better gliders if we get linen and shroud sacks. We can make fancier beds. Nice. Fancier tables. That's a decent looking fireplace. Much better than the crude one that we've got. Nice looking chair, bench, bathtub, lamp. We can actually make toilets. We can make toilets and sinks. Ah, but they take resin. Chandeliers. Fireplace standing lamps could be cool. I might change over the ones that we've got outside for those. Scrap standing torches still takes resin though. I'm not so keen on the firefly lamps because they have this haze to them. Oh, hardwood, nails, resin. So we can do carved wooden doors now. That's very cool. Fancy windows. Nice looking shelves and cabinets. Ladders. And secret doors. Interesting. Secret stone floor passages. There's underground secret rooms? Well, maybe. I hadn't even thought of that. Well, we have our wonderful friend sheltered at comfort level 12. I should check the comfort level of each of the people because changing comfort level could change what they've got available. Equipment lost. Ah, just where is it? I used to have a chest with salvageable materials, but got swiped, I'm telling you. Someone took it while I was sleeping in that damn pod. Ask around for me, will you? Someone here is a dirty thief. I can make a scrappy rake now. Ooh. Magical spectral shield. So I wonder if these resources and things that are available are based on the comfort level or based on our level. I will need to do some investigating for that. But needless to say, I want to change over the beds and make these places a bit more fancy in what they are. Let's go talk to the others just in case there's any additional options available. Doesn't look like it over here. In fact, what comfort level are you? We can't find out without you having something to say to us. So I would guess it's probably not related to comfort level.
You need my services?
Well, the Carpenter's been rescued. Another friendly face. This one will make a fine addition to our roster. What about the mortar? My trusty mortar is lost. I suspect it's in my tower in Lone Thistle in the deepest depths. Please find it for me. My abilities will be much greater with it in hand. We do want the mortar. And mycelium. What's that? This thing you carry. Mycelium. Flamborn. I advise you be cautious. What you're holding is highly dangerous. It's a disease. A suffering. It's a fungus that aims to devour our world. Humans saw potential in the flesh of the plant, but they only brought calamity. Please steer clear of the substance. It marks demise. So we can now make glow dust. In fact, no, sorry, we could have made these, but we need the mortar for most of them. We can make another book for him, though. So let's do that.
We're stronger together.
add it onto your existing pile. Strange they don't give comfort level. I would have thought that they would give comfort level.
It's still magic, even if you know how it's done.
Okay, what's gone on here? Bone meal's been made. Let's take some of that and put it in. Should have also finished some drying. So before the previous episode, I set some fur drying. There we go. Dried fur. We could queue up a little bit more, but we'll need animal fur and salt. We do have more salt. Let's add 50 animal fur in, and we'll add all of the salt in. We're going to need to get more salt is the short of it. Hey! Look at that! We can make a small backpack now. That's going to give us more inventory slots. The dried fur. It is worthwhile. Requirements: hunter, sheltered. Interesting. So this might then start saying required sheltered level blah blah blah. Well, we're gonna make ourselves a backpack and get that equipped. An entire extra row of space. Not gonna say best day ever, but pretty damn good day. Right, let's have a chat. What about your equipment? An equipment chest? Keep it down, will you? Yes, I borrowed it. Wanted to finish some old projects, but you tell old Oswald I might lose my other hand. Get this. I'll tell you where to find it if you keep your quiet. So, we now know where the chest is that we can retrieve. Very quickly, I'm just going to go through these and look for the extra bits. There we go. Sun lounger, very fancy. So that's all of his crafting stuff wrapped up, and we've gained a level. So let's go into our skills. Now, we were talking about heading down towards Shockwave. No, overpower an enemy to trigger a shockwave that increases nearby enemy's stun bar and pushes them back. We've already got that strength episodes. Strength point. So let's push on with heavy-handed. We could get feast for that extra health bar. But if we push down this way, we'll get to our destination much faster. Yeah, I think that's the way I want to push it. Ooh, and getting bashed as well could be very cool. Increase the enemy's stun bar gains on parry. Ooh, I like that. That's going to play well with Shockwave. So yeah, I think you don't need to have a shield in order to parry. So that the phrasing of that makes me think, maybe it's going to be limited, but we'll get power parry and trust that it's going to work for what we're trying to do. Jeez, I've got so much space in my inventory now. Right, I was going to drop off some of the bone meal. That's what I wanted. So we've got extra space over here. Let's put the critter parts in and some bone meal in that one. In fact, if we drop off everything we can. And in this one, mycelium, bone meal, dried fur, critter parts, and the shroud cores. Awesome. Let's repair our items. And then we'll have a look at our journal. So, Oswald Anders' chest. Reach the former camp. Whereabouts is this? Oh my word, that is far to the north, isn't it? Okay. Well, we could... if we carry on going east, we'll aim for the Flame Sanctum. That's what we'll do. We'll head across to our previous little bit, and maybe we'll be able to get there this episode. We should probably eat, but right this second, we don't need to. If we're lucky, most of the mobs are still going to be... well, that's respawned. So I assume that means we're not going to be lucky in terms of them being around or not. So difficult to see anything here. Okay, let's try going around this side. Okay. Feels a bit better. It might not be the right way, but it is a way. I mean, that sounds like it might be a chest inside, actually. I wonder if it's possible to just dig in the back. That would be amusing if it was. I'm always curious when there's little tucked away snippets. How are we doing in position? Oh, look up there. Yeah, I think that's what we're aiming for. Okay. Ooh, this looks precarious. Just don't panic, and it's all going to be fine. Now, is it up on that bit? No, it's actually up on the bit ahead of us. Yeah, just in here. Okay. Hi. That was not too bad, all things considered. A little bit of salt as well, which is always nice. And an explosive powder ball on the ground. Well, we're gonna read. First, you were my saviour. The other kids laughed at me when I couldn't read or write. You pushed them into the dirt, laughing back, and read me tales until I learned the words. You were smarter and braver. Later, you were my love. Holding hands by the riverbed, I confessed. You broke my heart. Fiery whirlwind you are. I forgave you. How could I not? At least you were honest with me. But now what are you? A hollowed out husk, burned up by anger. There's nothing left of the woman I once held dear. In the end, I told you not to do it. But you never listen, do you? And that gives us another spark, which will help back at base. Oh, and how appropriate. It's become dark. Well, we're going to want to come back here at some point to have a look at the strange stuff that was up above. But I think that's... you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to mark it with another custom marker, so that we remember to investigate. In the meantime, we'll just head back to the base. I don't think one is enough for us to use, but we'll have a look at the flame and see what it says. So in order to strengthen the flame, we need 10 salt, 5 sparks. Yeah, so it's going to be a fair amount. And a scavenger matron head, which I don't know where we'll get it, but I'm sure we'll find it. And we need 2 more shroud cores in order to upgrade this altar, and that will give us a bit more space. But I think that's all going to have to be next time. This has been good fun. It's been very cool going through the Carpenter's altar. I have very much enjoyed that. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you are continuing to enjoy this. As always, if you have enjoyed it, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Enshrouded. See you soon.